Hello, my beautiful Pisces. So, this is the Azure Sage Tarot, and today's reading is all about you. So, I'm going to draw some cards and we'll see what messages come across. And yeah, I'm hoping, so, hopefully, I mean, something will resonate with you. So, let's jump right into it. So for my beautiful Pisces, don't worry, I've already pre-shuffled your cards. Well, pre-shuffled the decks. Now I'm going to shuffle them again. So Pisces, what about Pisces? So it's a timeless reading, Pisces. It's a general reading too, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Also, I'm reading energies for, I didn't put an exact time frame, but like the next few weeks, you could, like if it's too vague for you, think a month maybe. But it's still timeless, so it's not for, I'm filming this in February, so it's not like you could see that in June and it would still be for you. So, my Pisces spirits, whoa, okay. So we've got the Thunder card coming up first. We've got the Earthy. So yeah, the Thunder actually came out in is it Cancer's reading? Yeah, I think it came out in Cancer's reading. In the same position, so it's quite interesting. You may have some placement in Cancer. Another card that came up was the Snow. I'll just, because I want some place. And another card, please. Spirit. I hope you're doing well, Pisces. I hope you're doing really well with the voice coming out. And then we have at the bottom of the deck has general energy, the rain. So, quite the interesting energy here. With the Thunder, it's funny because you've got the Thunder at the exact same position as Cancer did, but Cancer, there was kind of more of frustrating energy. Maybe you're frustrated, but here it's really not the same. I heard move mountains. It's like if you had that energy, that intangible and uncatchable energy, almost aggressive energy though. Really, I don't know if you're frustrated. I don't feel anger or frustration or rage. I just feel kind of, tension. Like my hands aren't smooth. They're tense. Like this, ready to jump on things. So I don't know exactly what it means, but yeah. After that, we've got the Earthy at the center of your reading, which is a beautiful card, quite abundant. It's motherly. It's resourceful. It's kind of making me think of the Queen of Pentacles. So it's fertile and it has everything, every resources it needs to fulfill their purpose. And with the Snow, it's contrasting here. with the thunder and the snow. The thunder that talks about all that energy, that like charged energy, and the snow is really more peaceful and calm, and quite the opposite actually. You want to keep and diminish the energy you expense to go through the winter and wait for the right time to to blossom actually, which is to wait until it's time being spring. So it's like the snow is more encouraging conservative aspect of your energy, and the thunder is actually the opposite. You need to channel it, and you need to let it out, because otherwise the tension is going to destroy you. And then at the polar opposite we have the voice and the rain. The voice with it, which is your inner voice. Actually, those two are similar in a way. Those two cards are similar in a way, because the voice can talk about the intuition, but also what you really desire, that little voice inside you that is telling you what you want and what you should do. And the rain here is all about trying to feel your emotions and trying to keep in touch with them, and accepting them for what they are. So both kind of represent something going in the inner space. One which is more more about thoughts and voice, and the other about feelings, which is, well, feelings. You know, you're a Pisces. I mean it in the way that you're a water sign. So it's only natural it's only natural for human beings to have feelings, but I mean, I'm not surprised that it comes as your general energy. I think it's really important to you to feel your feelings, actually. Important to everyone, but especially for you, I mean. So with that being said, I think I'm going to jump into the tarot. Yes, those cards were from the Claw card deck, and now I'm going to use the Final Fantasy VII tarot card collection from Prince and Sun. Yeah, to clarify a little bit the energy here. So I hope you're doing well. I don't know if I said that already. My memory is kind of short-term. My short-term memory right now is not quite good. So let's see. What about the rain spirit? What do we need to know about the rain for Pisces? I hear dear Pisces. Is someone writing you a letter? A letter? Dear Pisces. No, 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 no. Yeah, really, like someone would be writing a letter. Maybe someone is writing something to you, a message maybe. Maybe you receive a message, or maybe you are writing a message to someone. I don't know, but there's something about a message, or like almost old-fashioned or poetic in some way. But there's a message that is going to be conveyed to you. I don't know, or you are going to convey a message. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't forget, this is a general reading, so not everything I'm going to say is going to apply for you. Just take what you need and free yourself from the rest. So I would like to have some clarification for Pisces for the rain card, please. Okay. The lover. Oh, okay. You wanted to come out. Those are okay. Okay, just the two. Okay. And this one, they told me to tell. Okay. So the first card that came out is the Lovers in reverse. Then you have the High Priestess. And you also have the Wheel of Fortune. That was at the bottom of the deck, and I heard I should take it. So, and it goes under the rain. So, yeah. There's something, a partnership that didn't blossom though. I heard blocked. Maybe you blocked someone? Oh, don't tell me someone is writing you a letter because you blocked them from, like, they know your address, for example, and like you blocked them on social media so they can't reach you, so they're writing you a letter, or maybe a letter that they will send with a bouquet. I don't know. I don't know. That was super specific. I don't know I don't know if it's going to be for you though. For every one of you, I don't think so, but that's something I just saw. Things are changing for sure with the Wheel of Fortune there, and it's in the upright, so I think it's changing for the better. Advice for you is to trust your inner knowledge, your inner intuition, but there are some things that you may not know about right now that may be in linked to that situationship, maybe a decision that wasn't made, or a decision that feels like a mistake that was made, or maybe a partnership that ended or didn't grow. So yeah, so there's something about maybe a partnership, a relationship. It doesn't have to be love, but maybe someone you felt linked to in some way, especially with all those communication and letters and things I'm feeling. So for you, maybe there's some messages about communication, but like with like not necessarily. I don't know how to say it, but I just have an ex, but not an ex, just someone that was once in your life, and that isn't like a partner in any kind of way. Because the Lovers is about partnership in general, but also decision. And it's in the reverse, so I feel like there's a link that was broken maybe, or there's yeah, there's a decision that feels like the bad move was made. So maybe that's what's causing the tension and the frustration. It could be sexual tension. It could be physical tension, attraction with the thunder, because the thunder is associated in my eyes with the sacral chakra, which is more than just about physical passion, but still, it came out in some of the readings I made, not on here on YouTube, but in some of the reading I made as some kind of physical attraction or tension between two people, and maybe that's something, or literally sexual frustration too. So, well, let's clarify. We'll see. What about the thunder? But yeah, that would explain why there is that. I was feeling that, oh, I want to catch something, I want to seize something with my hands all tense. Maybe it would explain that feeling, and the fact that I didn't really feel anger from this card. So, well, let's see what Spirit have to say about that, or the universe. So, the Thunder card. Please, could you thank you? This is too much. Yeah, the Tower in the reverse. So, yeah. Things didn't go the right way, or it doesn't feel like it went the right way. Maybe there's a lack of clarity that's bugging you right now, or something. Maybe it's weird how I feel. I feel something weird in my tummy. Kind of it's not anxiety, but it's kind of just there, you know. But I wouldn't call it anxiety or stress. It's just that feeling that makes me want to take deep breaths. Okay, so what about the thunder? I want to know more why the tower is here in the reverse, because it's kind of weird, especially with the lovers in the reverse. Yeah, the Hierophant. So definitely in the reverse. So whoops. Definitely there's some kind of connection that ended, but with the Tower in reverse, it's strange, because the Tower upright talks about a revelation, or you know, the epiphany that strikes, and you realize then how your foundations weren't right, and how you need to get out of the tower and pursue something else and build your home or your tower, your empire elsewhere. And with the Hierophant in the reverse, yeah, I mean, the commitment wasn't there, and the tower is in the reverse. So it's like the thunder was supposed to hit the target, but it destroyed the tower, but without without the flash, you know, without the clarity that comes with the tower usually. And maybe that's the frustration, or maybe the tower hit, the relationship was destroyed, the relationship or the partnership. It could be a job partnership too, you know, but the link was destroyed, but without clarification. So it feels like there's missing some piece here, especially with the High Priestess. You've not have been able, you haven't been able to have the information from someone else, and you've been pushed to go inward to learn or to understand the situation. And I think this is maybe frustrating for you. I tend to think it would be a relationship like of some kind, maybe more romantic, or a strong link between two people, because we do have the High Priestess and the Hierophant, which are for me a little bit like, you know, the Emperor and the Empress. They are kind of divine counterparts, and in this deck particularly, those two characters also appear on the Two of Cups. They're telling me to show that card to you, so I'm going to search for it. So the Two of Cups, Two of Cups, Two of Cups, Two of Cups, Two of Cups. No. If I can find it though. I'm not really good at finding cards and those things. Two of Cups, Two of Cups, Two of Cups. Love it. Here. A really gorgeous card though. So yeah, the Two of Cups. See? Beautiful. Radiant. Radiant and warm. So, and those are the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So yeah, I think oh, okay, they don't want, but I put it back. Okay, they want me to keep it out. Okay, but yeah, so it could be about a relationship, but um, the Hierophant isn't upright, so there's a lack of um, oh, I heard lack of maturity, but what I meant to say first was that there's one of the counterparts that wasn't maybe ready for the relationship. So yeah, let's go towards the earthy right now. Now we have a good idea. So maybe the thing ended, but it didn't end. Yeah, with the world in reverse. The world in reverse. What? The world in reverse. Take 3. The world in reverse. So there's a cycle that isn't completed. There is still a link, and I think there is some kind of passion between you and someone else that didn't die when the relationship actually ended. Maybe I think for a lot of you there's a separation going on right now. Um, uh, the reading wasn't meant to be specifically about love, but the more I try to keep it general and say, oh, it's just a partnership, the more spirits are giving me signs it's not about like job or things like that. It could be for some of you, but maybe the majority of you is dealing with some kind of partnership or relationship, romantic relationship, um, that is currently in separation, but there's still a link, an energetic link between the two of you, because this the foundation didn't end. It's quite interesting to me to have the world in reverse under the earthy, um, because the earthy talks about the foundation and the base of something. So maybe the foundation and all the having all the resources for something. So maybe the relationship, or maybe the foundation of it actually is still changing. There's a cycle that needs to end, and the earthy actually speaks about, I always think about the earth that you would grow plants in when I see the earthy. So if a cycle isn't completed with the earthy, I think it means that, as I said, there was someone in the relationship that wasn't ready. It could be you, it could be your partner. Usually, um, the more intuitive person is the one that is more connected to spirituality, and is the one that will be more open to come to tarot readings, and that would appear as the high priestess that clarifies your overall energy. So maybe you felt this connection, maybe you felt how it was right, but the decision, but maybe the partner in question, the counterpart in question, wasn't ready. And the high priestess is associated with feminine energy, but you could be a male, or identifying as non-binary, or whatever gender you associate with. It doesn't matter. It's not a gender specific card. It's all about energies. Cards are all about energies. So, and you are represented with the more intuitive, spiritual one, um, kind of energy, which is the feminine one. So the masculine here maybe wasn't ready for that, or maybe you weren't ready. It could be you that wasn't ready. Pisces, in some shape, form, or way. But there's, you know, there's something between you and someone else that hasn't ended. You're still connected strongly, and I heard connected at the core, because the earthy is, you know, in the claw card deck there are 3 cards that are really linked, one to another. There is the earthy, then the wood, which is kind of 3 trees and all, plants if you want, and then the flower. So you've got the foundation, the mother that gives birth to, or the grandmother, wise and having all the resources of life, giving birth to the wood that can blossom and live and grow on the long term, thanks to all the nutrients of the good foundation that the earthy provides to the wood card. And then once the wood is mature enough, they can well, create some blooms, some flowers. Those flowers that won't last as long, but that are kind of um, beautiful, meaningful, passionate rewards of all the hard work that the tree made, you know. So I feel like, so the analogy I was trying to make is the earthy is the foundation of the foundation, you know. It's like the basis of the resources, and there's a cycle here. I keep hearing change. We have the 2 kind of cyclical cards, I like to call them. Like the world, I see it as a circle too in my head, also with the Wheel of Fortune. So I think there's a cycle here that still needs some work about what links both of you. Maybe understanding that better. That's what is going to be your challenge, maybe, um, Pisces. So don't worry, you have your great and wonderful intuition on your side, and you still have the Wheel of Fortune upright. So I don't think you're getting the short end of the stick here. I think you could be emotionally maybe unstable right now, but well, like not unstable in like a really dreadful or drastic way, but like just not communicating, just like I don't know how to say it, but like not feeling right emotionally speaking. Let's just say that. And maybe that's the snow here. Maybe that's what the snow is about here. Because the snow is about, like I said earlier, collecting your energy, keeping your energy, and investing it only where it's essential to be able to have enough energy when the time comes, like when spring comes, you know, when the earth is unfrozen, so you can grow things, trees in it. You know what I mean? Going back to the analogy of the earthy, the tree, and the flowers. So what about the snow card, spirit, or Pisces? Okay, so they told me. Okay, you've got 4 cards. That's kind of a lot. So we've got the 6 of Swords. Moving on, moving on. We've got, okay, so we've got the 6 of Coins. So we've got 2 6s, and actually we've got 3 6s. The Lovers is a 6, and we have also the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Coins in reverse though. Then we have the Nine of Wands, And finally, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Maybe you have some opportunity right now. Okay. Okay. I think, Pisces, you felt like you needed to move on. Because I think um, the person you were involved with in some kind of way, shape, or form, um, in your eyes, wasn't ready to invest long term. With the Knight of Wands being here, it's someone that is really charming, really passionate, but don't count on them too much to be there in the long run. And in the long run, and I think you saw it coming, and you were like, "Oh no, no." There's something about um, an unbalanced giving and taking dynamic here. So someone was taking too much, someone was giving too much, and I think you didn't want to give into any kind of conflict. You avoided some kind of dispute, and you turned your back. That's what I heard. I see someone turning their back in a doorway. I don't know if it means something to you, but I really see a doorway. Someone, I think, wearing. Oh, I don't know if it's the contrast of the light though, but it's really black and white. So maybe the light outside is making your or maybe it's not you. I don't know why I say, but there's someone turning their back into a doorway, and like the door is opened and there's light coming out of the door, and the person I see is I see the back of the person and leaving a house or an apartment, or they're leaving towards the outside. I don't know if it means anything to anyone, but it's really the image that came to my mind when I thought about the Six of Swords. So, did I show you the cards? Yes, I showed them to you, I think. I hope so. Just to be sure, so you've got the Nine of Wands, you've got the Five of Swords in reverse, you've got the Six of Coins in reverse, and the Six of Swords. So I just wanted to be sure that you saw the cards, because my setup doesn't allow you to see all the cards properly. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so I think oh, I heard it left you feeling fresh out. Okay, fresh out of a situation, but you're not ready to invest into anything. You're keeping for yourself, being selfish in a good way, because you're being selfish in the way that will allow you to go forward. So yeah, I think you're handling the situation quite well. I think you're doing it quite well. Maybe you don't feel like it. I don't think you feel like you're actually doing, like, I don't think you think you are doing bad, but I don't think no, I don't think you think you're doing good. Like, I don't think you are like, oh, rainbows, unicorns, my life is so awesome. But I don't think you are, oh, my life is a mess right now and I don't know what to do, and what he double hockey sticks am I going to do? So what about the voice? What about the voice? What about that inner voice or that communication? What about the letters? But yeah, no wonder you blocked someone. Maybe you even have more than one pretended. But your heart, or at least what you desire right now, I think it's kind of a mystery to you, but not a mystery in a way like you really don't know. It's you know your options, but you're like, is it really what I want, you know? Sometimes we know what we could want, but we don't know if we really want it, if that makes sense. Like, oh, I know I want to invest in that project, but do I really want to do that project because I love that project? Or do I just want to do that project because of the, I don't know, XYZ thing it's going to give me back if I'm successful in it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Well, I'm a YouTuber actually, so I could have been like, oh, I could have been like wondering, oh, do I really want to start a YouTube channel because I really want to do a YouTube channel and I want to invest in tarot readings because I love reading for people, or do I just want to have a like a YouTube channel because I want to be famous and all, you know, and then if I go into it be wanting to be famous and I'm not, I'm gonna be disappointed, so it doesn't serve any purpose for me if I don't really do it because I love it, you know. Maybe that's the situation that is with you. It's like, I don't know if I really want to be with that person because um am I just attracted to lust or love, you know? Am I just attracted to them because we've been together for a while, because we've known each other for a while? Is it because I find them attractive? Is it, or do I really want, does my heart really wants to be with that person? In other words, am I blinded by love, or am I loving really, you know, unconditionally? Is it a really through love? Um, Anyways, the voice, the voice. Oh, I heard the song from Nightmare Before Christmas. What's this? What's this? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sorry for my voice. I'm sorry. But yeah. So the voice, the voice, the voice. We've got. Sorry, I didn't mean to be dramatic here, but we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, clarifying the voice. We've got the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, the pain happened in the past. It's been a while now, but it's still there. But you're better than where you used to be. But still, it's there. And there's a Queen of Coins there, so in the reverse. So yeah, you don't think things are fertile anymore. Your inner voice, there's a part of you that is like, nah, throw that in the garbage, or throw that in the trash can, you know. It's, move on. And I think that's the logic that is talking there, but there's still a part of you that feels, oh, and I see why they made me put the Two of Cups there. There's a part of you that still feels emotionally connected, and I think even maybe physically connected to that person, Pisces. And you don't know what to do with that. Oh, I see. But let me tell you this. There's a reason for that, and there's something that I think you and this person still needs to learn. It doesn't have to be together, though. But if, like, clearly there's a cycle that didn't end between you and that person, and whether the lesson you need to learn is with that person or alone, healing from that connection, this will depend on who's watching this video. But, and I mean, you'll know because you have the High Priestess. You're in tune with your intuition. You feel things. But there is still lesson or lessons even that needs to be, or need, depending on how many lessons there are, but there are things you need to learn still, and it's from this connection. It attraces to that connection in some way. Um, yeah, learn about yourself from how those things went and how you felt. Learn about other people, learn about what you want. I don't know, but there are things that needs to be cleared up, and it could be just you alone doing, like, trying to absorb the lessons from this connection and then being able to leave it behind and ending the cycle, or maybe you still have some interactions to have with that person. But that I can't say because it's a general reading. Um, so yeah, I think I'm going to go with the advice then from the Alchemy Flower Oracle deck. So Pisces, 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 Pisces. Again, I've got that song. What's this? What's this? Na 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 na. Ooh, this one and this one, and finally the back of the deck. Yes. So the back of the deck was feelings of love actually. So need I say more, Pisces? Need I say more? With feelings of love, I really think, oh, it's sweet. I feel it's sweet. It came out in another reading, but this one here is, it's sweet, and I think you shouldn't ignore the sweetness of the feeling you feel. Even though it makes it harder for you, maybe it may seems like it's making the situation harder for you to disconnect from the person or moving on like you're trying to do and being cold towards this connection and disengaging energetically energetic energetically. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, to withdraw your energy um by according or allowing yourself to feel this love. But you should be authentic with yourself. If you feel something towards that person, say, okay, I do still love that person. I do still have love for them. But you know what, Pisces? You don't you don't have to be with a person to love the person. Um, you know, and it may be hard to understand what I mean right now, but you, yeah, find the meaning to those words. I think you'll understand what I mean by you don't have to be with a person to love them. I'm not talking about being in love with a person and waiting for the person to love you back, even knowing that they will never love you back. I'm speaking about loving someone even though they aren't part of your life anymore, and still going on with your life and learning to love other people too. And if this confuses you too much, just remember that you shouldn't discard your own feelings because they are valid, and it's really important to feel what you need to feel. And if it's love you need to feel towards this person, well, it's love. And it will, if it has to vanish, if it has to diminish, it will with time. It's sad to think of it like this. It maybe seems long or frustrating, but it's life. And with the two other cards, well, with the rose, which means balance in this deck, I think it's all about balancing your approach here, you know, not being too cold towards the connection and yourself too, not feeling guilt for maybe still loving that person or this connection, um, but being compassionate towards yourself, but also being able to recognize what is right, what is good for you, and what is your truth. And finally, we have humility. I heard forgiveness. So it's forgiving yourself, forgiving the other person. It's not being petty in this situation and understanding what you need to learn and just leaving the rest behind you, leaving what doesn't serve you anymore in your past. So Pisces is really an interesting reading, but I don't think I have any more messages for you. Um, So I think I'm going to leave it there. So thank you a lot for watching, and I hope something resonated in this reading. I wish you a nice day or night whenever you're watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!